coming back from out in the field. Still, yeah. My hand in the field right now. My hand with the scragglers. Seeing what the deal is. Is it as bad as they making it sound in your part of the country? Cause it's hitting the fan big time over here. I heard FEMA, I was reading a story that said FEMA has already touched down in NYC and declared a state of emergency. You know, I just saw one article with it. But you know, they're not gonna be covering a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to the point where I was making this live, man, is that, you know, now, you know, hopefully a lot of people could see, you know, why we study lessons, man. You know what I'm saying? And why we put everything on cap and why we you know what I'm saying, we drill each other on it and we take each other through it. You see what I mean? Because now we in a time where this ain't the lessons. You know, you're not being tested verbally. You know what I'm saying? You're not being tested on how well you speak. You know, your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is really gonna have to, this is how you're gonna have to survive right now. You know what I'm saying? Peace, what's going on, Masters? I was around your way. I was around the way earlier, G. I was gonna come through, but you know how it is out here right now, man. Yo, Jihad, did you hear anything about they supposed to be spraying Medina tonight? The military is supposed to be spraying Medina tonight. That's what I was hearing. Self-style wisdom. Peace, what's going on? You know, but getting back to what I was saying, you know, now is the time when, see, like I just said, you know, did you hear they were spraying Medina? Did you hear this? Did you hear that? Like now we hearing a whole lot of things, right? And one thing that we learn when we study the lessons the way we studying is how to listen, right? And observe critically and carefully. You know what I'm saying? And see what everything really means. You know what I'm saying? What everything really means, what part is real and what part is fake. You know what I'm saying? Like when we used to be in school and you deal with the part of arithmetic that's, you know, they talk about problem solving. When you deal with the part of arithmetic where you get into problem solving, right? That's what they teach you is how to read critically. You know what I'm saying? They give you a problem like, you know, Sally has 2 apples, and Johnny has 3 oranges, and Bill has 4 screwdrivers, right? How many fruit do they all have together? And then you gotta be able to discern that, okay, all right, the screwdrivers, that don't even have nothing to do with this. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully, man, you know, y'all been on point, y'all been studying, man, you got that level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you can use to save your life right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know that people, they hoarding all the food. So, the basic necessities that food, clothing, shelter is, for instance. That's a certain amount of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding about how to have your supplies and, how to ration things out. You know what I'm saying? But, Master, I just heard that just now. Like a few minutes ago, a text went out saying that. But I have already heard that FEMA is in New York, and they already declared a state of emergency. So, once that goes down, all bets is off. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing different, they already declared a national state of emergency. Then you got the different declared a state of emergency, right? And then Trump has invoked 2 different wartime acts that give him vast, they've deputized the Food and Drug Administration or something. You understand what I'm saying? They trying to float a bill right now that any person could be detained, indefinitely. So there goes your habeas corpus and due process and all those types of things. You see what I'm saying? So, if you was dependent on, if you like the devil because the devil gives you nothing, and you was dependent on him to defend you and your rights and keep you healthy and all that, be aware that now you're going to have to use your own knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the very least right now, it's going to be every man for himself. You see what I'm saying? Because, a lot of people, even when you deal with the politicians, I don't see a lot of them as racist. I see them as tribal. And we not they tribe. You know what I'm saying? So when we not they tribe, you know what I'm saying? And the first law of nature kicks in, self-preservation, then whoever the person is, whoever the entity is, you know what I'm saying? They trying to save themselves, and depending upon their equality, that means that all the people that, you see what I'm saying? How they just had me. How they, I'm talking. I'm probably talking a little bit loose for how they want me to speak. You understand what I'm saying? But for all the brothers that just came in, sincere, born Asiatic, you know what I'm saying? I was just building about how, we now we got to deal with our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for real. Not just verbally. And it's not just, when we deal with renewing history, right? When we deal with renewing history, right, we know that, this time is involved with an illness or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's like the cause. So we know that one of the impacts is going to be, disruption in the financial system. Now, most of the people that's on this live right now, you lived through the financial disruption in 2008, 2009, right? Now, did you learn anything? Do you know what I'm saying, during that time? Because if you notice, after that happened, a lot of people came up. Like when that first happened, Michael Blur only had like $5 billion or something. He had like $5 or $10 billion.